they're doing their own stuff and they're really enjoying it. And you can definitely tell on the pages the amount of joy and horror. As you guys may know or may not know, I'm a huge fan of indies and underground comics and outlaw comics, and I saw these on Instagram of all places, and I kind of wanted to take a look at it, go through it, because I want to support this group of artists. It's a ton of artists. It's like a compilation of artists doing, I guess, their own stories of a character. I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't read it. I've just looked at it. I tend to look at my comics more so than I read them. But I saw these beautiful, like, red paper with like this with the black. It just looks so amazing, and I kind of wanted to just go through it and look at these artists that maybe, you know, are not being covered and absolutely should be covered. So I'm gonna show you their Instagram pages or how to find them or whatever, and let's just take a look at this. So we start out here. And this is a beautiful drawn comic. That black on that red looks just super good. So yeah, I'm absolutely a huge supporter of indie artists, indie comic creators, because I always believe that indie guys who work in this industry, or gals who work in this industry, or who work in this medium, I guess, not industry, medium, they tend to be the most genuine, and they come from the most genuine place. They're doing what they love. They're not getting that, you know, Batman script for the 50th time, you know, and just kind of phoning it in. They're doing their own stuff, and they're really enjoying it. And you can definitely tell on the pages the amount of joy and horror in some cases. Man, I love that. Beautiful piece there. That stuff looks great. It reminds me of like that 90s, 80s, 90s outlaw stuff for sure. And I mean, how could you not be inspired by that time period of comics? But it's just, you know, you're seeing different styles, which is great. You're not seeing like this weird house style. I love this one. It's very like flowy brush. Beautiful use of brush here, and I love it. It's like contours with the brush. I don't know, I like that very like chaotic, messy feel, and you sort of get that in indies because there's no rules really. You're just kind of doing your own thing. As long as you're telling a story, that's all that really matters, and that's all that should matter. All right, so let's take a look at number 2. Number 2 is a bit bigger, so I love this. So let's show the Instagrams off again. Hopefully you guys can see it. Camera's a bit fucked up, and I don't know why. I try to clean it as much as possible, but it's, I don't know, for some reason it always has like this disgusting lace of shit over it, and I don't know why. Anyways, man, look at the amount of detail that's going in on there. Love that splatter. This art looks so good. Also, maybe they're printing more stuff, and you yourself are an artist or want to become an artist. Maybe you can, maybe this will be a pathway where you can submit your art. Maybe they'll print it for you. I don't know. I don't know if I said this earlier or the previous time I did it, but they don't know I exist. So I'm not getting paid for this. I bought it. I purchased it because, you know, I want to support, you know, any kind of artist that works independently if I can. And when you get a huge compilation like this, of course I'm gonna fucking pick it up for $8 or $5. It was $8. $8, I think it's worth it for sure. So I'll leave the link down below where you can pick it up if you're interested. I believe they're still on sale. I don't think they're gonna go out of print, but who knows. But I'm all for supporting the Indie creator. Beautiful artwork. I love just like what do they say? It's like prison artwork. I love it, but it looks so good. And the lettering is great. I mean, this whoever letters these, or if they letter it themselves, they are great letterers. Got a little zip going on there. And I know some people will say, oh, this looks a bit amateurish. I think this looks great. This is the kind of stuff I enjoy. This is why you buy indie comics, really, because it's not... People are just doing their own thing. They don't really care about what people think. They just want to, you know, express themselves, which is great. All different kinds of styles. Got some bad words there, so... I love that lettering. It looks like it... I think this is the same guy as the previous one. It looks like he's using like a dry brush or something. I don't know. Or maybe he's using a Pentel pocket brush. I'm not sure. But I have one of those and I absolutely love them. And then this piece right here looks amazing. And this artwork looks good too. So just beautiful, beautiful work. I mean, you get stuff like this. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. And I love this artwork here. And they have a Patreon, which if you sign up for $5, they actually will send you the comics as they come in, as they print them, which is very cool. And you should check them out because I think they're super rad. All right, let's go through another one. And then I'll go through some like little extras that I got as well. They sent me extras, which was very, very nice of them. I think they sent me one extra, or maybe two, I'm not entirely sure. But yep, some more. Here, we'll show it off. These might be the same names, might be more names, but it seems like the list gets bigger. So hopefully you can see that. Kind of pause it, check them out on Instagram. That's the least you can do, is follow them on Instagram, because there's some really talented people in here. Again, beautiful artwork. I mean, I just love this work here. Just, man. Man, so beautiful. I love this thick line here. By the way, this paper feels amazing. I love the paper. Look at that. Like that's a beautiful piece there. I'm assuming they're using zips there, but I'm not sure. I love the way that gray looks. That's a great perspective right there. Yeah, let's kind of flip through this so you guys can see some other stuff. But I mean, I love these pieces in the back. And look at this stuff, so messy, and I love it. I love messy artwork. I feel like when artwork is too clean, it just seems, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as good to me. Oh man, look at that. Sorry if I skipped anybody in the middle here, but I will take a look. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we don't want to miss that centerfold there. Oh man, look at that too. Just great stuff. Not trying to skip stuff. I'm just, you know, when you're pressed for time, and I gotta flip through it as fast as you possibly can. The last time I did this video, it was 38 minutes long. I kind of don't want to do this in 38 minutes because I got so many videos I have to do. Great piece there. Beautiful drawing. I mean, I'd be shocked if any of this looked like shit. It all looks great. They have definitely, whoever's printing this is very high quality. I got a copy of this too. I'll probably cover this at some point. I was originally going to cover it with all these, but I'll cover it by itself. And then go through one more. And I believe this is a compilation as well. So we'll show that off. And man, look at that. Now it's in normal black and white, which I like that too. When you look at that red and black, you kind of want to go back to black and white. Beautiful, beautiful artwork here. I love the detail there. It's like the thing, like that very rocky texture there. This reminds me for some reason, every time I see this, because I've looked through it a few times, like it looks like something Bill Sienkiewicz would do. It's just, I don't know. I love it. Those cans are great too, and that hatching and the shadow there. Man, crazy muscles, crazy lats. Again, I don't know if this is the same artist, but I really love a messy artist, like an artist who just goes for it. You don't want it to look like fucking Jackson Pollock, but if there's form there and there's just, like there's something there, it looks great. You know, I'm not really into the whole, you know, messy fine art messy, I guess if you want to call that. I like it when it's done in comics. That's how to draw a great bust there. Beautiful, beautiful work. I don't know if this is like a character that, I don't know, maybe they were commissioned to draw stories for, but I love this. I love this artwork here. I pretty much love all the artwork, so I'm going to say that over and over again. I love the artwork, or I'm going to say it's very cool. So, if you've watched my videos, and if you continue to watch them, I appreciate it. I don't know how you do continue to watch them, because whatever, but I guess it's because I show off. It's the comic. It's the reason why people are here is because of the comics, and I'm totally fine with that. Man, the amount of detail that's going on in there, and that too, I mean, it's beautiful work. Yeah. Cool alien stories. We all love aliens. And murder, of course. We don't like to murder people. We like to watch murders in artwork and movies. We are not murderers ourselves, just to verify that. And then of course we have that, which again I will cover in another video, but and then I guess we'll go through this. It's just like a little extra that was thrown in, a little small. I don't know if this was like given out at like comic expos or something. And then we got this cool story here. Great artwork, beautiful stuff there. Love that. I love looking at the process. So yeah, anyways, I will leave their store and their Instagram, some of their Instagram pages below, so you can kind of take a look at it and purchase it yourself. Beautiful comics. I mean, support indies. So I think the best stuff that's coming out right now is indie work. I don't think I've read a mainstream comic in probably, I don't know, 10 years maybe. I mean, I don't read mainstream comics, so I think the closest I got to was Daniel Warren Johnson. Do a Power Bomb, I think, was the closest I've gotten to mainstream, but I don't read mainstream comics. When I read comics, I read indie comics, or I just buy indie comics because I adore the art, because it's very different. I'm bored of that regular shit that you see in mainstream comics, that house style. And DC and Marvel, man, they don't even, their artwork looks like garbage like 99% of the time. It looks like, I don't know, it just doesn't look very good. I think it's like they're trying to be indie, but like as neutered indie as you possibly can be. Very weird. I don't know. There's good mainstream artists, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say there aren't great mainstream artists. There are. Like Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo is amazing. But man, I wish Greg Capullo would do some more underground shit. Sorry, my camera's moving so much because every time I move my fucking arm, it moves. But anyways, so there are good mainstream artists, but I don't usually look at mainstream work. And even Greg Capullo, I love Greg Capullo. I think he's great. But once you read Greg Capullo a few times, you go, okay, it's just like, this is somebody he's such a master that you're just like, I know what to expect at this point. But I like to kind of look at guys who are doing that indie stuff and they're kind of growing as an artist and they're kind of trying to find their voice and they're just trying everything out. And you get to see some very, very cool and amazing work that, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's not something you see all the time. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to leave the links below. Hopefully I remember. And you should check out the books and the comics that they put out and the comics that they sell. I think it's JK Papers, I believe, is the name of it. And also you could buy them separately from, I think some of them sell their stuff separately. So this is kind of like an advertisement, I would say, for like them, where you can check them out. And if you really like that one artist, you can check them out and buy their stuff directly, which I think is really awesome, you know, that we have this, you know, because you think that Marvel and DC and Image would ever be interested in this stuff? No. They want to make, you know, the next boring fucking whatever. I'm not going to talk about the comic book industry. That's not the kind of video here. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video.